I am David Addickey. I can do it.
You can.
It's Monday morning. I'm here. I can do it. It's a great weekend it was. Got a lot of rest. Cleared my mind. I'm ready to rock and roll.
That was amazing. You were just on the phone with the plumber, fixing the sink.
Verizon.
And then like 2 seconds before the show goes on, gotta go, bye. And then he goes, hey, I'm David Squeeze Addickey.
See, nobody calls me.
Was that the plumber?
No, it wasn't the plumber. It was the Verizon technician.
I knew it was somebody coming to fix something.
Yeah.
They're funny. Did you watch the Grammys last night? I was very surprised you weren't there. Very surprised.
Because you didn't see me on stage?
Yeah.
That means I wasn't there?
You said, I don't know, were you there? Were you not
I
there?
said nosebleed
There was no pictures on Instagram, so I was very shocked to see you not there.
You haven't seen any pictures on Instagram in a while.
That is correct. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. What has changed in a week?
What has changed in a week?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm not your friend on Instagram anymore. Maybe you blocked me. That's why. Well, if you were at the Grammys, you saw.
By the way, let me introduce the show professionally. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show, which never gets introduced. Brad jumps right into it. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show. You can catch us on Facebook Live at the Brad and Squeeze page. You can share with all of your friends and everyone. Make sure you share in your timeline first. And of course, we're on 93.5 WVIP FM for now. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can
Squeeze.
Yes, Mr.
Natalie
Bernstein.
McLean on Facebook says, "Hey, Squeeze, welcome back to the #1 show."
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Natalie missed you on Friday.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Yes, and for everybody out there, as Squeeze was saying, we are moving, Squeeze. The moving men have packed up the truck, and we are moving as of Thursday, February 1st. We will be live 5:30 to 7:30 every evening, one show a day. So please mark your calendar. Please mark it on your hand. Write it on your hand.
I'm moving. Well, I'm moving and I'm not moving.
You are moving, but not moving.
Yeah.
You're coming along, kicking and screaming.
I'm moving and not moving.
Squeeze
so
is
both.
The rest of the show is moving. Squeeze is coming along, kicking and
You
screaming.
can still tune in at 9 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, and also at 12 noon.
Yes, you just won't hear the Brad and Squeeze
Sun will
show.
rise tomorrow.
Right, you won't hear the Brad and Squeeze show. But if you want to hear the Brad and Squeeze show, which is what we are doing right now, Mr. Squeeze, you have to tune in 5:30 to 7:30 every evening.
Starting on the 1st.
Starting on the 1st.
Right, which happens to be Thursday.
Correct.
Okay, what a day to start.
Correct. Yeah, Denisha John, we all miss Squeeze.
You know, I'm so happy that someone loves me.
No, it says we all miss Squeeze. Not I miss Squeeze. We all miss Squeeze. Squeeze likes to go around and say nobody loves him, yet everybody sits there and loves him. Every day, Squeeze misses a show. He comes back and he goes, nobody missed me. And then everyone goes, oh, we miss you, Squeeze. We miss you, Squeeze. Oh, Squeeze, we're right. And then he just eats it up and says, nobody loves me. But meanwhile, everybody's sitting there going, we miss you, Squeeze. Don't do it again, Squeeze. Squeeze, please come back, Squeeze. Move with the show, Squeeze. Squeeze, you can't do it without you, Squeeze. Meanwhile, Bruno Mars, Squeeze. Meanwhile, why are you such an angry person this morning? You seem angry.
No, I'm not angry.
You're angry?
Are you
angry that Louis Fonz didn't win Record of the Year like he should have? Does that make you angry?
No.
Because he performed at Club Fiction, right? You wanted the Song of the Year at Club Fiction. Didn't happen?
Honestly, I believe Bruno Mars deserved it.
I don't.
Why?
I like Bruno Mars. I think it's a very good song. Okay? I have nothing against Bruno Mars, to tell you the truth, and I actually like listening to him.
Right.
But if you're asking me who is the Song of the Year, what song was running through everybody's head all year other than Despacito? That's the Song of the Year. If it's running through the entire world's heads, right? Bruno Mars song may have been running through some people's heads, but Despacito was running through everybody's head. So I think yeah.
Yeah, but that's like saying, the #1 genre of music in America is hip hop or pop. It's not.
What is it?
You don't know what the #1 genre of music in America is?
No, what?
It's
pop.
No, it's country music.
Country music
is the #1 music in America. It's not the strongest genre of music.
Grammys is worldwide. It's not United States. I think Despacito was the most watched video of all time on YouTube.
It was.
How is it not Song of the Year if it's the most watched video of all time?
That's different.
Yeah.
Most watched video and Song of the Year are two different things.
See what Jay-Z said about Trump?
What did he say?
You saw what he said.
But
don't make.
You just asked me, and I'm asking you.
You
What
said
did he
you should say yes. I did say.
No. What did he say? What did
But
he
you
say?
know, so then I don't have to
What
tell
did he
you.
say?
He said it's disappointing, it's hurtful, everyone feels anger, but he's talking about the S-hole word,
Right.
right? And he called Trump out on it and said, that this is the leader of the free world speaking like this. And it's hurtful because he's looking down on whole populations of people and he's so misinformed. And I'm not going to quote the whole thing, but something I'm actually quoting part of what he said. And Trump, in Trump mode fires back. And he says, he doesn't say anything about, he said S-hole comment, he didn't say it. I'm so terribly sorry to half the world for insulting. What he said was, well, I don't know what Jay-Z's talking about because black unemployment is at a record low thanks to Donald Trump. And Jay-Z shot back. He shot back because Jay-Z don't, take that, right? He sat back, and he happens to be right. He said, it's not about money at the end of the day. Money does not equate to happiness. You're missing the whole point. You have to treat people like human beings. And that was perfect. And then Jill, because she's brilliant, she went out and researched. Did Donald, because we spoke about it this weekend, did Donald Trump actually affect black unemployment? Because I was talking to Jill over the weekend. I go, what exactly did Donald Trump do that black unemployment is at a record low? What was his policy? And apparently Donald Trump had no policy. He just inherited something that was happening naturally, which is there are more minorities and blacks and Hispanics going to college. They are rising in the ranks in the American economy. And it started actually with Barack Obama. Perhaps we can go and look at Barack Obama's policies, because in 2010, black unemployment was 16.8%. In 2017, it was 7. When Barack Obama left office, it was at 7.8%, and it's continued down 1% under Donald Trump to 6.8%.
So are you trying to say black people have less jobs now?
No, I'm trying to say that black people are less unemployed than they were 8 years ago. So 16%.
Is that the same thing?
No. They're less unemployed.
Pull up back that graph again for me.
Less unemployed. The unemployment rate. So in other words, 16%. In other words, 16% of blacks who were looking for a job couldn't find a job in 2010. Yeah, put black. And now in 2017, no, that's not the graph.
That looks like Jay-Z.
That looks like Jay-Z. Yeah, we're having a little problems there in the.
I just want to see the graph that was up before.
Look at the graph. What are you suggesting that I'm saying?
Okay, block. Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying now?
I see what you're saying. Okay.
All right. Okay. So what am I saying?
Okay. No, I understand what. But
make sure that everybody else understands. Why don't you explain what we're seeing here? Maybe somebody on WVIP doesn't understand.
No. Basically, you're saying what Trump is saying is true. That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying that what Trump is saying, that the unemployment for black is at its lowest.
I am saying that. That is true.
But that's what Trump said.
I understand that, but it had nothing to do with him.
But that's what you're saying.
It has nothing to do with him.
You're validating what Trump says.
Oh, come on.
But it's the truth.
Yes, it's at the lowest, but it's not. If you read the whole entire graph, in 2010 it was at 16.8%. In 2000, so it had
you're saying
nothing.
Trump's statement is the truth. Are you saying Trump is a liar?
You know what?
Are you saying Trump is a liar?
I'm going to tell you something. You know what? Trump should tweet that Squeeze is an idiot. That's what Trump should tweet. Because, you know what I'm saying. Starting with me. All right. So the point is that unemployment for blacks was the highest in 2010. It was as a result, the graph shows it really was as a result of Barack Obama's policy, and Trump has kind of inherited that policy.
Well,
and it's gone down since Trump has taken office.
But
there's nothing that Trump can point to. There is nothing that Trump can point to that could actually show what he did to do it. All right. Squeeze. It's an immigration show, by the way.
Oh, really? It still is?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may call with your immigration questions right now. The number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. The show is powered and partnered, of course, with USA Credit Repair Inc.com. Don't forget to look up USA Credit Repair. And of course, USA Credit Repair is the key to beautiful credit. So everyone out there with a bad credit score on the 700, make sure you make that link to usacreditrepair.inc.com. With that said, are you done with the Grammys?
I am, but
What do you think about Shaggy and Sting and what's his face from England on the train?
The guy who's on the subway? Subway karaoke?
Yeah.
I'll say this. I will say this.
Yeah.
I feel ripped off a little bit, Squeeze.
Why?
I feel ripped off. First of all, you watch U2. Okay, U2 sings from the Statue of Liberty. They're talking about the Dreamers.
Mm-hmm.
They actually show the Statue of Liberty.
By the way, I saw it from the window.
Okay,
From my window.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Wow,
That's cool.
they're really out there doing it.
Yeah, that's cool. Because
Raising
I
their buns
looked
up.
out my window. I'm not as lucky as you. I don't see anything.
Telescope.
So, but I feel ripped off because they did the Statue of Liberty. They did the whole thing with the Dreamers, which was great. I'm glad that they brought it to their attention, and then they read off the poem from the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, we did that already.
Yeah, but
we did that.
But you don't own the poem.
I don't own the poem, but we did it on the Brad and Squeeze show.
So
it's exactly what we did 2 weeks ago. So then.
So what's wrong with that?
Okay, wait, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
So then I said, wait a second. We did that. They're doing our American Dream.
Okay.
They're ripping off the Brad and Squeeze show.
Uh-huh.
So then I see on Saturday Night Live this past weekend, I watched the end of Saturday Night Live, they're talking about the camels with the Botox. I go, we did that first also, camels with the Botox.
Okay.
Saturday Night Live ripping us off also. Okay. We were first with the camels with the Botox story, and then 3-4 days later, boom, Botox on Saturday Night Live. And then to end it all, who was the first person to have Shaggy in a car driving live on a show? Brad and Squeeze. Okay, and then they rip us off and they say, oh, we can't do carpool karaoke because Shaggy was already in the car being interviewed by Brad and Squeeze. The only thing we didn't do is have him sing. So they threw him in the subway instead. I feel completely ripped off.
I thought they did a good.
I thought it was actually funny.
Yeah,
I thought it was actually funny when Shaggy said at the end,
they
wasn't
did
me.
a good performance.
Right, wasn't me. Yeah, that's his performance. But no, at the end of the subway, he goes, wasn't me.
I wonder who came up with this train karaoke idea. Shaggy went,
yeah,
it wasn't me.
Wasn't me. So I feel a little ripped off there. By the way, I made a dinner reservation for you tonight. You just got to buy an airplane ticket.
Okay.
To Au Naturel, Squeeze. You and whoever you'd like to go with.
Are you done speaking about the Grammys?
Yes.
It's very sad, though.
What?
That you did not announce who the reggae Grammy Award winner is.
Who was the reggae?
You don't know?
I missed the first part of the...
A show that has such strong prevalence of reggae
that. Who won?
and the
who won?
foundation.
Because I missed the first part of it.
You didn't look in to see who won?
Who?
Jesus, you didn't look into it?
Who?
Did anyone look into that?
Who?
Did you look into it?
Who?
Damian Marley.
I saw. I just
No, it didn't come on the
course
TV.
it did.
No, it did not.
I saw you knew.
It did not come on the TV.
I know, but I know he won.
What, oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the name of his album?
I don't know, but I know he won.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's called Stony Hill.
Okay. Very good.
So he won his third Grammy.
All right, congratulations to him.
Stony Hill. Right. It's very interesting.